All right, Yankee fans. This is Eichen Say It, and I'm Carl Eichen. How are you tonight? I'm super excited as a Yankees fan. Yankees won tonight. Great comeback win against the much hated Houston Astros. I hate them. The garbage can banging, vibrator wearing, cheating scoundrels, the Houston Astros. We took them out in game one of the 2024 MLB season. That's right, Yankee fans. We are 1 0. That's it, top of the division. I don't know how it'll play out this season, but I like the way we started off with a 5-4 comeback win after being down 4-0. For pitching tonight, Nasty Nestor got the start. So Nasty Nestor got the start, as you all know, because Garrett Cole, who's normally our opening day starter, is out on the DL. It's official. He's on the 60-day DL, probably not coming back until June. We'll see how that plays out. Hopefully this is not some shenanigans the Yankees are playing. But as of right now, he's out 60 days, probably not coming back until June. I'm going to guess mid to late June. They're going to make sure he's perfect before he comes back. So we'll see what happens. But 5-4 win. Let's go through it. Let's see how it looks. Nasty Nestor came in the first inning, gave up 3 runs. Didn't look too sharp. He struck out Altuve the first at batter. I was like, all right. But then he just started getting hit, giving up walks. Just didn't look like he had his stuff. Almost wasn't even going to make it out of the first inning. They were already warming up pitchers, but he was able to do it. Came back in the second inning, gives up a home run. Yankees are down 4-0. I'm a Yankees fan, but I've been around the last few years. This looked like deja vu all over again for me as a Yankees fan. I was like, I was watching the game with my 77-year-old mom, who's a diehard Yankees fan, and we had a really tough time watching those first couple innings. But Nasty Nestor, something clicked on him, and then between the second and third inning, because he came out, he pitched the third, the fourth, and the fifth inning, giving up no runs. He gave up some hits, but he didn't give up any runs. So he seemed to lock in, give the Yankees a chance to come back, which is exactly what they did. On offense, the Yankees, just like Nasty Nestor did in the first couple innings, the Yankees struggled probably for the first 4 innings. They had bases loaded twice with 1 out and failed to score. In both situations, batter came up, hit into a double play, out of the inning. We can't have that happen. Even later on, we had some bases loaded, only get 1 run across here or there. We really had to scratch some runs across for the first 3 runs, and that was a problem. Verdugo grounded into the double play. Trevino grounded into the double play. I was like, oh, God, it was hurting. It was really painful to watch. I was getting those deja vu vibes, but I kept watching because I'm a diehard, and I have high hopes for this team this year, so thankfully I did. It's only game 1, and they brought home the win, so I'll take it. So Nasty Nestor goes 5 innings. We had Loizaga came in. He pitched 2 innings. Scoreless innings. Looked pretty decent for game 1 of the year, so I'm pretty good with that. And then you had Clay Holmes, who came in and closed it out. Now, Clay Holmes, not what we want to see from Clay Holmes. He got a little lucky there. He didn't look like he had all his stuff, didn't look too sharp. The only thing that saved him was a phenomenal defensive play by Soto. Line drive hit out to Soto. Runners coming around third to score. He throws a dart to Trevino. Trevino doesn't block the runner from getting to home and tags him out. They went to instant replay, everything. It all worked out. Yankees got him. Soto was psyched. The Yankees were psyched. I got to say, I like the swag coming out of Soto. Soto is definitely giving some swag and some confidence to this Yankees team. I love to see it. Can't wait to watch the rest of the season with Soto there. So the pitching, Nasty Nestor had 3 good innings, but overall, average. We got lucky there. We let up, I think it was like 11 or 12 hits is what the Yankees pitching staff let up. But at the end of the day, they got the win. So a W is a W. On the offensive side, like I said, they struggled early, leaving guys on base. We left a lot of guys on base. The Yankees probably should have won this game 10-4, 11-4. Definitely should have had more runs than 5. We just couldn't scrape them enough, a lot of them across. But we got just enough across. So I was happy to see that. Let's see. What the one thing that the batters did do tonight is they were patient. Yankee batters saw an average of 4, almost 4.5 pitches per at bat. We ended up with 10 strikeouts and 9 walks. I'll take that all day long. Yankees did a good job at the plate, fouling pitches off, getting walks, not being too anxious, not trying to do too much. Some of the hallmarks of the Yankee lineup over the last few years. So it was very good to see that. So let's go through the lineup. Torres was the leadoff hitter. He went 0 for 4 with a walk. Not too much out of Torres tonight. He had one defensive play. Depending on who you talk to, it should have been better or not, but he at least saved the runner from advancing. So that's basically his highlight of the night, which is not much, but it's only game one. Soto, first night as a New York Yankee, gets his first ribby. He went 1 for 3 tonight with 2 walks and a K. He looked really good at the plate. He also drove in his first RBI as a Yankee, which was great. And then, of course, you have the game-saving play from right field to throw the tying run out in the bottom of the ninth. So Soto had a really good night. Great welcome for him to the New York Yankees. Looking forward to a full season with him. Hopefully he stays happy and healthy and contributes all year long. I saw it tonight. He was batting second in front of Judge, so they have Judge batting third. And I think it works. I definitely think it works. Again, only game one, so we will see. But so far, I'm pretty happy with him batting second and Judge batting third. Judge himself, he went 1 for 3 tonight, struggled his first 2 at-bats. He did rip a double and ended up scoring. He had a walk, and he struck out twice. Giancarlo Stanton went 1 for 5 tonight with a single, which wasn't much of a single. It's probably his lowest exit velocity on a hit ever in his career. It was a dribbler down the third base line, but you know what? He got on base, and on the scorecard, it's a single. No one's going to remember what kind of single it was, and it did help a little bit, but that was his only real contribution tonight, was that dribbler down the third base line. Next, you have Rizzo. Rizzo went 1 for 3 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. The thing about Rizzo, there was a little scary moment there where he got hit by a pitch in his forearm. He was down for a little bit. I know myself, my butt cheeks were clenched there watching, hoping he was going to be okay, because the last thing the Yankees need is another injury, especially with LeMahieu out on the 15-day DL. We don't want to lose Rizzo. We lost him last year, and we saw what kind of effect that had on the team. We need Rizzo out there. He made a couple good plays there at first base. So it was great to see him in the lineup. Glad he's okay. Hopefully he won't have any residual effects from getting hit by that pitch tomorrow night or tonight, depending on when you're watching this, against the Astros. But pretty happy to see what Rizzo was doing. Anthony Volpe. I know that's what a lot of us Yankee fans are watching. Is he a one-hit wonder kind of guy? Is he gonna step up? Is he gonna do his job? Well, if this game is any indication, he has revamped his batting stance, the way he addresses the ball. He looked really confident. He looked very secure in what he was doing. He walked 3 times tonight. He got a single tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Volpe was batting 6th. He was 1 for 2 with 3 walks and a strikeout, and that strikeout, depending on who you talk to, probably wasn't much of a strikeout. I think the umpire rung him up, and he shouldn't have. But you can go back and watch the videotape yourself. But I was really happy to see what Volpe did tonight. Didn't get an opportunity to steal. There's always somebody in front of him, but it was nice to see him on base as often as he was and as confident as he was, and obviously played a solid shortstop as he always does. Verdugo, the new guy, the Boston guy. We used to hate him because he was a Boston Red Sox. Well, he's one of us now, out playing left field. Verdugo went 1 for 3 with an RBI. He didn't walk, but he didn't strike out either, so he put the ball in play every time. I really like to see that, and he made an outstanding play, which saved some extra bases out in left field, which, obviously, as many of you Yankee fans know, we didn't have much of a left fielder last year, so as of right now, I'm really happy to see Verdugo as our left fielder. Hopefully, he will contribute the entire season. And rounding up, batting 9th was Trevino. Trevino was 0 for 3 with a walk. When he did walk, though, he did end up scoring. So he is our catcher. We'd like to see some production out of him, but, he's batting 9th. He's our catcher, and he went 0 for 3 with a walk, and he did score. So I'll take it for game 1. He looked good behind the dish. It seemed like him and Nasty Nestor struggled those first 2 innings, but then even Trevino locked in from the 3rd inning on, and he did a great job behind the dish, calling all the pitchers that came in. Nasty, Nestor. You had Loizaga and Holmes. There was somebody else that pitched, but I forget who it was. So at the end of the night, the Yankees took out the Astros. I hate the Astros, as most Yankee fans do. We always got to hate somebody as a Yankee fans. Used to be the Red Sox. Now it's the Astros. So F you to the Astros. Yankees win 5-4. We play them again on Friday night at 7 p.m. I will be back with a recap on that one as well. So stay tuned, like, and subscribe. Again, this is I Can Say It with your New York Yankees recap.